Okay, this is a bit of an experiment. I'm on my bike and I'm heading for lunch. I'm going to go across the East Coast. That's about 18 kilometers. And this is kind of an experiment to see how the camera works on a bicycle. This sign always amuses me. I guess it's there for a reason. I guess people actually turn down there and end up on the highway not knowing. Cruising along Bukit Timah Road. I feel like I'm working hard, like the wind's in my face. Probably is. But if I look down at my gear, I don't know if you can see that, I'm in a higher gear than normal, so maybe I'm going faster. Certainly keeping up with the guy in front of me, and he's got more of a street bike, narrower tires. Looks like he's younger and better shape too. Okay, I'm coming up to Newton Interchange. A little bit of a landmark. On the right hand side is Newton Flyover. And on the left is Gilstead Road. Lived there for 2 years when I first moved to Singapore. Seems like a long time ago, and it is. I'll see if I can continue recording all the way through this intersection. You got a yellow. I don't like to stop. My approach is slow down, and if it's clear, you can go through. And I know a lot of other cyclists would berate me for that. Drivers would run me over and tell me it's my fault. That's just the way I work though. And that bus is going to continue on through the circle. I'm not. I'm going down this little street. King Lee Road. Lots of developments on this street in the last 20 years. If you can see those big condos on either side, they certainly weren't there before. If you can see it, there's a canal on the right-hand side. Beautiful condo on the left. And what used to happen is the otters would swim up from the canal, cut across here, right into here. Maybe it's here, I'm not sure. And enjoy the swimming pool. So the condo's got a beautiful swimming pool. And once 6 or 7 otters spend some time in it, they have to close it, drain it, etc. Then 2 weeks later, the otters did it again. Now approaching Little India from the back. A lot of Little India is, I'll just say, not desirable by my taste, but there are some really cool old black and whites, like the ones you see on the left. And on the right-hand side, you can see the other style of housing. This hospital straight ahead was being built when I lived near here. It's huge. I don't remember whether it's a government hospital or a private hospital. I believe it's the latter. Cool looking place. This is relevant to me because I used to live near here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to see with the camera where I lived, but City Square Mall is approaching on the left-hand side. Yeah, used to live up over there, Kerrisdale. City Square Mall's there. That new building is brand new. Some things are different. The old Park Royal Hotel's still there. Just gone by City Square Mall and coming up to City Square Residences on the left. What I'm curious to look at in more detail is the stuff on the right. These were always kind of B-grade restaurants in terms of appearance and so on, but some of them were A or A plus in terms of food. Not sure what's here now. Anyways, that's the contrast of this area. I'm going to try to accelerate and get through this light. Nice. I actually forget what's back here. It's been a few years. Some interesting buildings. Up there in the corner is Kerrisdale. This is the Jalen Bazaar Stadium. This is one of the coffee shops we used to come to. Yes, some nice looking places here. I guess what I'm also thinking about, you can't see it in the camera. Maybe I'll try to lean when I get to this corner. Off to the left, there's been a few office buildings that have gone up in 5 years or so. Maybe you can see a bit back there. That just brings a lot of people around, you know. This looks like a hotel or something on the left. I'm not sure what it is. I figure I'm about 60% of the way to where I'm going for lunch. On the left, continuing with my tour guide, this is where the Green Line MRT pops up from underground. So from here all the way out to the east to the airport, the MRT is not underground. This is where it pops up underground. Be nice if a train went by right now, but I guess I can't control that. We are very soon coming to the Kallang River. Okay, I'm now officially on Geylang. I'm on the same road, it just changes names, with the very famous durian stalls. I love the smell of durian. Most people think I'm strange for that. It is an acquired taste, an acquired smell. Best parallel I can think of is garlic. When the first time you smell garlic, it smells horrible, but a lot of people eat garlic regularly, right? This is the eastbound part of Geylang. The more infamous part is the parallel street, which is the westbound, which would be over to my right. This is the busy part of Geylang. I'm obviously going the wrong way in a one-way street, but they don't mind. I'm not the only one. It's better at night. Lots of awesome food. This is a new area too. And it's really nice. Concept is, you're not too far from downtown, and you are at the intersection of a couple of major MRT lines. So they built some housing and commercial buildings. They call it Paya Lebar Quarter, PLQ. I'm not going to go all the way in, but there's lots of little restaurants, some apartments. It's nice. Last week was the beginning of Hari Raya, and we're at a food court here that is near a Muslim neighborhood. See if I can ride through without bumping into anyone. And go slow. Thank you. This looks more like what I need. I've never seen this before, but it's perfect. Perfect. Chiat Road, which is where I want to go. Every time I'm here, there is like a new open space of land like that. You know, same as any city, people knock down old buildings and build up new ones. Although I don't see anything being built there. Lots of old places along the side. Some classic shop houses down the side streets. I did a U-turn and came back because I realized my camera was off. So I'm coming down this street again. Some of it might be duplicative. I think this is a cool little area. Again, an old area where some shop houses have been updated and turned into nice restaurants. There's one on the left up here. That's a good example. I'm going to try to get to the left when it's safe to do so. But there you go. I'm going to pull him behind the van. So let the motorbike go. Yeah, it's a nice area. I'm not sure if I like this blue on the right-hand side, but stands out. So I'm going to jump the green light here. Yeah, this is illegal. That's what I do. Love this building. And with that, I'm at the place I wanted to go to. Thunder Tea Rice. Coming up to a busy corner. Everybody always wants to turn. So there's like, I don't know, 30 cars piled up, not piled up, lined up. I will go straight, which is a rarity. Look at that, no traffic. Okay, I've just come through an underpass and I'm now at East Coast Park. I don't think she sees me. On your right. East Coast Park. It's a Sunday. There's a large population of people living in Singapore that only get Sunday off. And they come to the park, and good for them. course, there's families and so on that come out to the park on weekends too. I can't say whether this is busier than normal or not. It's fairly busy. And there are busier sections. People cross without looking, kind of like the way people drive in Vietnam. Still an East Coast park. It's a very long park. I'll put the distance up. A little quieter at this end. I'm taking the long way home, the scenic way, which will probably, I'm going to guess it's going to be 25 kilometers back, but let's see. It's going to be park connectors most of the way, so no cars. Still an East Coast park. I love these trees. They're big and gnarly and old. I don't know how old they are. We're all on reclaimed land here, by the way. This was the ocean 40, 50 years ago. I gotta think these trees were planted, I don't know, 30 years ago. And look how, I mean, they're all spaced appropriately and so on, but they're beautiful. Okay, Gardens by the Bay, east. And I've always thought this is a beautiful little entrance to a park. We're perpendicular to the Kallang River. You can see the highway above. And if you can see through the trees a little bit, I'll try to aim towards it, but I eventually have to turn. That's the Singapore Grand Prix over there. The garages, the pits. From experience, there's a lot of beginner riders out here that don't know, like this, that don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I've made it to Marina Bay Sands. I've just realized that I thought I was shooting video before, but I was taking photos. So there's some stuff by Gardens by the Bay that I missed altogether. Anyways, let's ride up here. I think one of the things I said a lot of people this is their only day off, so it's going to be very busy down here. Let's see how it goes. It is still a beautiful area. I don't want to go too fast. Always enjoy this area. A spot where a lot of people like to take photos. It is kind of pretty. So I basically looped the Marina Bay area. And I'm now down to the Fullerton Hotel area and One Fullerton. All right, we're at the Merlion. Lots of people here. Let's see if I can navigate through. I don't want to go down there upstairs. Let's go through here. I got stairs here too. Unbelievable. Okay, getting close to Quay now. This is the old Kavanaugh Bridge. I think it's still pretty cool. I'll see if I can turn towards it a bit. I'm going to stay on this side of the river. This is the old Parliament buildings and colonial houses and so on. It's beautiful. Now you're looking at Boat Quay. So I wanted to take a ride through Clarke Quay. There's been lots of places I've seen today that are packed with people. It's about 3 p.m. Look at the bars and restaurants here. I don't blame them. They've had 2 years of like lockdown. Hooters is still open. Seems to be the only place. Crazy Elephants, long closed. This place, I'm not really sure if they're open or closed. Some are. But you know, you'd think at 3 o'clock on a Sunday, there would be some bars open, some patios and so on. Not a lot. Well, let's ride right through here. So up in Robertson Key area now, and again, these places are reasonably busy. Long Beach Seafood isn't supposed to be busy at 3 p.m. on a Sunday, but Boomerang is busy. There's some other bars up here on the side that I know are going to be reasonably busy. So it's interesting. I think Clarke Quay has really suffered. Publico, here's a great restaurant in a good hotel. It's always busy. Coming up to another area that's usually busy. One of my favorite bars here is Tap. Yep, of course the patio's busy. You've got great beer and a good price. Good combination. Another new condo going up. That's the condo that is where the old nightclub used to be. Velvet Underground and Zouk. I think my battery's going to die soon. Yep, one of my favorite parts of Singapore, right on the river. Massive condos, but they've got nice balconies too, right? And you're a 5-minute walk down to Robertson Key, 10 minutes down at Clarke Quay, etc. Okay, my last video, because I'm running out of battery. Just come up there. I'll continue up here another 15 or so kilometers before I get home.